started here. First of all, thanks for everybody for coming and being part of this. This is our third year of doing it, and 3 years ago when I first started, had this, brain fart idea to have a bunch of people with MS doing something on a day, endurance type of a thing. I got a lot of questions like, well, who would even come to that? and it was kind of a real question, I think, because because 2 weeks before we had the day of endurance, I think I was still about the only one excited and kind of could see what the vision of what it might be like. And then we added a thing called, everybody bring...
Hey Dan, we can't hear you.
Ron?
Dan.
Already.
Ron has new batteries.
Hello.
Yep. So anyway, 2 weeks before it, we decided that, well, let's add food and call it a picnic. And then all of a sudden, everybody got excited. So here we are for our picnic. Yeah, and then everybody kind of did what they could do, and we all had a good time. Last year, a lot of the same people showed up, and we did what we could do and had a good time. Got a little bit hot last year, and I think the good Lord's blessing us with a really nice day. It's even overcast right now, so I think we're going to have a really good day today. So that takes the weather excuse away, if anybody wanted to use that. Al. Yep. So anyway, Mike's going to sing the national anthem, and he always does a really nice job. So Mike, you get to stand up here for a bit.
No, I'm going to stand down here.
You can stand up here, Mike.
Al gets to hold the flag. You got to stand up.
Hey, help me up, Don. Oh, thank you. I sure could use that.
Oh no. No, not you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Play ball.
Thank you, Mike. Now I got to get a hold of myself.
You got this, man.
Yeah.
So again, I want to thank everybody for coming, and I also, before we even get started, I want to thank God for bringing us all together.
Amen.
When we go through the day today, we're gonna see a lot of people doing God's work, and we're gonna see it like this whole community is that happening. So let's do what we're called to do and be there for each other today. So I also want to thank our families, and Mom, you can stand up.
he means please, Mom.
So we got my mom here, and
Raise the good man.
try to be nice to her today.
You raised a good man.
Don't tell her everything you blame me for.
We don't blame her for anything.
No, and you know, Bonnie and my kids and stuff like that too. I mean, a lot of behind the scenes stuff, a lot of behind the scenes support that you guys, you know, see, you don't see, you know, really does happen behind the scene. And all of us, I think we all really should be thanking our families, helping us through this journey of living with MS, and the support and the love that we get, I think is just, you know, impeccable. So I want to thank, you know, all of our friends with MS who keep showing up, like every week. They keep showing up, they keep working hard, and you know, if people didn't show up that have MS, we wouldn't be here, right?
Right.
And you know, and everybody's working hard. We're trying to stay ahead of our MS. I think as a group, as a community, we're really doing a good job of staying together, and I think we do need each other as a community in order to be able to do that. And so thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for showing up and working so hard, and actually, you know, showing other people with MS what MS can look like, and we really appreciate that. Thanks for all of our volunteers. I mean, our volunteers are just, you know, unbelievable. Yesterday, when it come to load everything up in a thing, you know, I mean, I think I was going to give some directions, but I got, you know, stuff. I got talking to some people, and I think Kate might have been going to give some directions, and the next thing you know, it was all loaded up. we didn't have to say anything, but I do give, you know, Kate did a really nice job, keeping things organized. So.
You always say.
So I want to thank all the people who do fundraising to make this, you know, this mission possible. You know, the golf outing, the bowling alley, you know, bowling outing. We got, you know, basically everything that everybody does to help make it possible and make it free for people with MS. Yeah. I mean, it would be totally against our mission to have to charge people to come and then say if you can't pay, you can't come. That was totally against our mission. So we want to make sure that we thank everybody that does do fundraising for us and does help support us financially to be able to keep doing what we're doing. So. And you know, Kate, is your husband here? Yeah, Jim is here. So we gotta give Jim a little bit of credit, because just a little bit, Jim. So anyway, the story with Jim is Jim married Kate. But Kate volunteered with us for a while, and then she you know, kept going through school, and she's still going through school, and she does, you know, does a lot of school. But anyway, Jim kind of encouraged her, well, why don't you see if you can pursue your career, you know, with the MS Just Keep Moving mission. And it was Jim's encouragement that had Kate come to us to see, you know, she says, well, hey, I'd like to pursue my career here with you guys doing this. And we don't have any employees, we don't have any, you know, money to pay you. But somehow, some way, we also figured that, you know, God called us all together for different reasons, and we figured we could probably figure something out that would work well for everybody. And Kate's really been a blessing to all of us, and I think we want to thank Kate, and Kate's going to say a few words here.
I'm short, so I'll take this. Well, thank you, Dan, for making this a reality. There's so many people here. Thank you all for showing up. So I'm going to just give a couple stories, couple logistics, and then I'll let you all go off. So I just want to say that this is incredible. We have 55 people with MS who have said that they're going to do something today. Anywhere between walk 10 minutes to do a half Ironman distance something, which is kind of two ends of the spectrum. And that really speaks to, you know, a wide range of ability levels here. Everyone's showing up and doing what they can do. I talked to a woman the other day who's a new member, and she said, I'm so nervous to come to the gym because I'm worried I'm going to see someone who's more affected than I am. And I said, you know, I've heard that 100 times. I thought, I would be nervous for new people to join, but that's just not the case here. Everyone comes here and sees each other, and everyone's working hard and they're trying to get stronger. And nowhere have I heard, I don't feel good being here. Has anyone felt that? No, yeah, we're all here to just do our best, show up for ourselves. And, last year, Shannon, can you raise your hand? I'm sorry, Shannon. Shannon, last year's goal was to walk 5 steps by today. And last Friday, she walked over 250 steps. Shannon, I'm just so excited to see what you're going to do today. And even if it's not 250 steps, you still showed up, you're here, and we're just so excited that you're here.
Should have seen her jump out of her chair to get in the car.
Matt here hiked Mount Kilimanjaro last year. Yes, the giant mountain. And he is now here for his first day of endurance. We have 16 people who are doing their first day of endurance this year, and we thank you so much for being here. These are just a couple of stories of things that people have worked at. You've worked all year since January at something a little bit more. Joan and Pam are my last 2 examples. You guys are perfect examples of trying something with walking and doing a little bit more each week. And now you all are up to 17 miles last week. You're trying to do 20 miles today. They worked so hard. They've been training on the Peloton trampolines. They've been walking. They've been strength training. It just goes to show you just have to put a little work into it and listen to your body, give yourself some grace. But we love setting these goals for people so they can work towards something.
Hey, just try.
And just keep moving. So I have a couple logistics. So we'll start after I stop talking. If you're bike riding, you probably have people that I've matched you with and you have volunteers. The bike route, you're going to go out this way to the right, and if you are walking, you're going to go out this way to my left. So if you see a green color, that's the short route. That's a 1/4 mile. You're going to loop into this parking lot across the street and then come back. That's a 1/4 mile. If you go out to the left, that'll be 1.5 miles to the end of the park. You'll loop around a parking lot and come back here. Please remember that this is summertime, so it's a busy time in the park. We want you riding on the opposite side of the road that you would be driving. So you can see the drivers and they can see you directly. So you're on the opposite side of the road for walking. Please be courteous to drivers. Maybe get off into the grass if you need to give them some space. We've pulled some picnic tables close to the road if you need to sit down. There's not a ton of them, but we tried our best. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Yeah.
Stop signs.
Oh, stop signs. If you are on the bike route and you see a stop sign and you're not sure where to go, look at the ground and there will be an arrow pointing you in the direction that you need to go next. So we've tried to think of that. We want to thank these folks around here who, I don't know if we've acknowledged yet. These are all folks who are over 80 years old. Some are living with MS, some are not. Do we have something special for Marlene that we would like to share?
We have Don for Marlene.
Marlene is getting crowned our queen bee today. We have a tiara for her. On her helmet. Marlene, we're so glad that you're here today. Well, thank you everybody. Please enjoy some food. We have a...
See me after when they're done to record.
What?
See me after to record when everyone's done.
Okay, when you finish your event, you have to find Mike Biermeister, wave your hand, Mike, please, and tell him what you did so he can write it down. And then hopefully you get to ring the gong if you've done the same or a little bit more than you did the year before. Can someone please ring our gong and show us what that sounds like? There you go. Thank you, Vicky.
Okay, I got a little bit more yet. So it is our day of endurance, so we're really not in a hurry today, right? And we're not leaving at noon or 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, or maybe by 8 or 9 o'clock we can start thinking about backing it up. But anyway, I just want to share a couple more stories that I was able, Todd and I were able to ride a 100-mile ride already in June with a group of volunteers and friends from this group up north, and it was just an amazing ride. The ability to be able to rebound all winter, with Pam and Joan and everybody else that showed up at 6:30 in the morning all winter long. We really enjoyed that togetherness of everybody that's coming together. This year we do want to be able to open it up to more of a beginner rebounding class at starting around 8 o'clock in the morning. So, and that'll be Monday through Friday that everybody can start joining, because we did see some huge benefits. I mean, and Joan can attest to it, Pam can attest to it, I can attest to it, that when we started walking longer distances, it wasn't easy at first with the MS. It was very difficult. My MS flared up, Joan's flared up, Pam's flared up, all of our MS flared up. So it was very difficult. And we kept at it, every single week we just did 1 mile longer, 1 mile longer. And granted, I mean, a lot of people can't take 10 steps, and we keep that in mind, but I think the concept is the same. If 10 steps is really hard, try for 11. And then and again, 1 week, one long thing per week is really, the rest of it, just do your daily stuff. And I think that message really needs to get out there across, pretty much everybody that lives with MS, because your body does adapt to it. We're showing that it does adapt to it, and the more we do, the better, easier it gets. So I'm just trying to think here. A couple more stories that I want to share. Everybody remember Betsy Mueller when Betsy used to come to the gym? I mean, the ones that were back here a ways. Anyway, Betsy moved to Flagstaff, Arizona, and she decided this year to be the first woman to run across the United States. Run across the United States. So she started in April in California, and she finished in June in New York. So is that amazing or what? Yeah. So when we look at the ripple effect of the little bit of stuff that we're doing, at the gym, and where that goes, nationwide, worldwide, or whatever. So that's, so Betsy is kind of really out there showing us all that we do end up, making a bit of a difference, and if you read some of her blogs, she basically says that, she came to the gym, and when she was first diagnosed in 2001, I believe it was, so it's not that long ago, and she, so she ended up finishing that. Another one is Rhonda Flannery, and Rhonda, most of the people here know Rhonda. She's been to Westwood for quite a while. Lowell, where are you at? Right here. Yeah, so Lowell really influenced Rhonda to do these, 5K runs with them and marathons. No, she didn't do the marathons. Half marathon, I think, was probably the longest that she did. Jerry was a big part of that as well. And Rhonda decided one day that she was going to be a Forrest Gump, female Forrest Gump. So she just decided that she's going to run. And I texted her yesterday and asked her how many days she's up to. Consecutive days of running 2 to 3 miles per day. She's up to 2,382 days living with MS. If you want to put that into years, it's 6 years, 6 months, and a few days. And Rhonda's living in Houston right now, so she's running down there for us, and she knows what we're doing here today, and she wishes she could be here. So, So and everybody remembers Tom Holtaker, who did the talks with us on Zoom and stuff like that from Minnesota. Yeah. He's in Minnesota doing Day of Endurance on his upper body extension machine today too. So we do have other people out here and doing it, and I think it's just really amazing that we have this community that's everybody's doing what they can. So let's keep in mind the people who at the gym even really wish they could be here doing something, but they can't. They just physically, can't. And, I'm going to say hats off to Shannon, because Shannon, the last 2 years, you were one of those people.
Yeah.
And this year you're here with us. So hopefully next year we get some more people who this year physically can't, and next year next year they can. Another group of people that I really want to recognize is the people who we've lost through the years. And let's take their spirit with us forward. all of them brought something huge to our community, and we want to take that forward with them. So anyway, we miss them, and we know they're with us today. But we have, Kate recognized these people over 80. I think it's absolutely amazing the number of people we have in our community who are over 80, and I think I'm going to ask every one of them to stand up. Why not, right? And Ron, get in here. You're not getting out of it. I knew you'd try to sneak out of it.
Come on, Ron.
Yeah, and where's Pete? Did Pete show up today? Pete might not have made it today. He had hip surgery a couple weeks ago, and he was going to try to make it, but he might not have made it. But Pete's also part of this group, and everybody who's not quite 80, if you can use these people as inspiration to be like them when you're in 80 and above, I think we're going to all be in a good spot. So, all right. With all that, what? Oh yeah. Cal wants to talk.
Danny has given us all so much his heart. But what he doesn't let us do is give him our hearts. Let's give it to Danny.
Thank you. And one thing too is Cal's got his camera with him today, and he said if anybody wants a special picture of you and your loved one, or you and anybody else, flag him down, and he's going to take your picture and make it available to you. How much you charging, Cal? Everything we do for free. So.
No, it starts at $3, and the rest of it will go to you.
No, it's not.
Hello.
So anyway, with all that in mind, it is our day of endurance. Let's have a great day together, and I will repeat that word, together. And let's keep moving, smiling, and loving. All right.
Okay, Jeff, let's do it.
All right. I don't think she's seen us yet.
Lots of people.
Yes,
I just called.